So our politicians have no guts. They go and they say, we admire the firefighters, we admire the police officers, but those people risk their lives. They're not even willing to risk their position. This is unbelievable. And they're such political hacks. They only know one thing, and that is to be a party servant rather than to be a public servant. This is what they should be, a public servant, only to think about the public, not the party.
Hello, YouTube. Welcome to the channel. We've been away for a while, but we're back with new quality content for you. Today, we're diving into the action-packed life and staggering earnings of the one and only Arnold Schwarzenegger. If you're ready to be inspired and entertained, smash that like button and don't forget to hit subscribe for more epic content. Now, let's get started with the show that's all about the man who went from Mr. Olympia to the Governator. All right, let's dive into the world of Arnold Schwarzenegger and see where this legendary actor, bodybuilder, and former governor spends his hard-earned cash. You know, it's not all about movies and politics for Arnold. He's got a wide range of hobbies and interests that keep him busy and his bank account balanced. First off, let's talk about his love for fitness. It's no secret that Arnold is a bodybuilding icon, and even today, he maintains a rigorous workout routine. He's invested a lot of money into his home gym, which is equipped with state-of-the-art machines and free weights. His dedication to fitness is truly inspiring, and it's clear that he believes in the power of a healthy lifestyle. Now, Arnold is also a huge fan of cigars. He's often seen enjoying a fine cigar in his downtime, and he doesn't shy away from spending top dollar on the best ones out there. He even has a special humidor room in his house to store his extensive collection. It's like a little piece of Havana right there in his home. This hobby is not just about relaxation. It's also a way for Arnold to connect with friends and indulge in a bit of luxury. Art is another one of Arnold's passions. He's an avid collector and has spent a considerable amount of money on various pieces over the years. His collection includes works by renowned artists like Roy Lichtenstein and Andy Warhol. It's clear that Arnold has an eye for beauty, both in art and in life. And let's not forget about his love for animals, particularly his pet donkey, Lulu, and miniature horse, Whiskey. Arnold often shares adorable moments with them on his social media, showing his softer side. He's even been known to bring them into his home and share a meal or a workout with them. Lastly, let's not forget about his philanthropic endeavors. Arnold is known for his generosity and has donated a significant portion of his wealth to various charities and causes. He's particularly passionate about supporting education, environmental protection, and health and wellness initiatives. Through his After-School All-Stars program, he provides comprehensive after-school programs to keep children safe and help them achieve in life. It's always inspiring to see someone who's achieved so much success give back to the community. Okay, let's dive into the personal life and relationships of the one and only Arnold Schwarzenegger. Arnold's personal life has been a roller coaster ride, much like his career. In 1977, he met Maria Shriver, a journalist and niece of former U.S. President John F. Kennedy. They met at a charity tennis tournament, and despite their different backgrounds, they hit it off. Arnold and Maria tied the knot in 1986, and their marriage lasted for 25 years. Together, they have 4 children: Catherine, Christina, Patrick, and Christopher. Now, Arnold has always been open about the challenges they faced as a couple. Maria, a Democrat and a Kennedy, and Arnold, a Republican, often had differing political views, but they managed to make it work for a long time, focusing on their shared values and love for their family. However, in 2011, their marriage hit a major roadblock. Arnold publicly admitted to fathering a child with their housekeeper, Mildred Baina, over a decade earlier. This led to their separation and eventual divorce, finalized in 2017. It was a tough time for the family, and Arnold has since expressed his regret and apologized for the pain he caused. But Arnold's love story didn't end there. You know, after his separation from Maria Shriver, Arnold found love again with physical therapist Heather Milligan. They were first linked in 2013, a couple of years after Arnold split from Maria. and have been going strong ever since. It's been over a decade now, and their relationship seems to be as solid as ever. Arnold has nothing but praise for Heather. In an interview with People in September 2023, he said, "We have so many things in common. I think the world of her. I love that she's into working. She's clearly independent. She just is driven as hell." It's clear that he admires her independence and drive, which is fantastic to see. Heather and Arnold have been quite public with their relationship, often attending events together. One of their first public appearances was at the Environmental Media Awards in 2014, and they've since been seen together at movie premieres, receptions, and even Oktoberfest celebrations in Germany. What's really heartwarming is how Heather has developed a close relationship with Arnold's children. She's been spotted with them at various events, like the GQ Men of the Year Awards in 2017 with Patrick, and a family breakfast with Catherine and Chris Pratt in 2018. It's wonderful to see Arnold happy and in a loving relationship after the challenges he faced in his personal life. Heather seems to be a great partner for him, and we wish them all the best. But let's not forget about Arnold's other relationships, his friendships. Arnold has always been known for his charisma and ability to connect with people. One of his closest friends is fellow bodybuilder and actor, Franco Columbu. They've been through thick and thin together, from their bodybuilding days to their Hollywood careers. Let's talk about the latest news between Arnold and Heather. After over a decade together, it seems like Heather Milligan is ready to take their relationship to the next level. According to recent reports, Heather is considering popping the big question to Arnold. How amazing is that? We love a woman who knows what she wants and goes for it. Now, you might be wondering, why is Heather the one thinking about proposing? Well, these two have always been a bit unconventional, and that's what makes their relationship so special. They've taken their time, enjoyed each other's company, and grown together as a couple. It's not about following traditions. It's about what feels right for them. Arnold has always been open about his admiration for Heather. He loves her independence, her drive, and the fact that they have so much in common. It's clear that they have a strong connection and a shared love for fitness, family, and fun. If Heather does propose, it's going to be one incredible celebration. Can you imagine the guest list? From Arnold's children and their partners to his old bodybuilding pals and Hollywood friends, it's bound to be a star-studded affair. And let's not forget about the potential Austrian influences. Maybe we'll see some lederhosen and dirndls on the dance floor. As for the ceremony, who knows what they'll plan? Maybe they'll opt for a beautiful outdoor wedding in California, or perhaps they'll jet off to a romantic destination for an intimate gathering. Whatever they choose, we're sure it will be a reflection of their unique love story. Of course, this is all still speculation, and we'll have to wait and see if Heather does indeed pop the question. Okay, now let's talk about Arnold's financial situation. You'd be surprised. Arnold started lifting weights as a teenager, and by the time he was 20, he was already Mr. Universe. His dedication and sheer dominance in the sport led him to win the Mr. Olympia title a whopping 7 times. While the prize money back then wasn't what it is today, it was a springboard for him to make serious cash down the line. Now, let's talk movies. Arnold's big break came with Conan the Barbarian, but it was The Terminator that really launched him into superstardom. At his peak, Arnold was one of the highest-paid actors in Hollywood, commanding up to $25 million per film. And let's not forget the residuals and royalties he still earns from his classic movies. But Arnold isn't just a one-trick pony. He's also a savvy businessman. He's invested in real estate, fitness companies, and even a shopping mall. One of his smartest moves was negotiating a deal to receive a percentage of the ticket sales for Twins instead of a flat fee. That movie was a massive hit, and Arnold laughed all the way to the bank. And here's something you might not know. Arnold also made money from politics. During his time as the governor of California, he took a token salary of just $1 per year, but his wealth actually grew during his time in office thanks to smart investments. So, how much has he made altogether? According to the latest reports, Arnold Schwarzenegger's net worth is estimated to be a mind-blowing $1 billion in 2024. That's right, folks. He's a billionaire. But here's the thing. Arnold didn't just sit back and wait for opportunities to come to him. He went out and made them happen. He worked hard, took risks, and never stopped learning. That's something we can all take inspiration from, don't you think? Well, it's time to take a look at Arnold's real estate portfolio. First off, let's talk about Arnold's main digs. For decades, he's called Brentwood, California, home. This isn't your average neighborhood. We're talking about a super exclusive area in Los Angeles where the streets are lined with multi-million-dollar mansions. Arnold's place is no exception. He's got a massive, sprawling estate that's worth a cool $13 million. This isn't just a house, it's a compound, complete with a main residence, a guest house, a gym, a swimming pool, and even a tennis court. It's the kind of place where you could easily get lost if you weren't paying attention. But Arnold isn't just about the LA life. He's also got a soft spot for Sun Valley, Idaho. Yep, you heard right. When he wants to get away from the hustle and bustle of Hollywood, he heads to his ski chalet in the mountains. This place is all about cozy vibes, with plenty of wood and stone, and it's nestled right in the heart of some of the best skiing in the country. Not too shabby, right? And because Arnold is, well, Arnold, he's also got some international real estate in his portfolio. Back in the day, he snapped up a gorgeous villa in the south of France. We're talking about a place with stunning views of the Mediterranean, plenty of space to entertain, and all the charm you'd expect from a French countryside retreat. Now, you might be wondering, how does Arnold manage all this real estate? Well, aside from being a legendary bodybuilder and action star, he's also a pretty savvy businessman. He's made some smart investments over the years, and his real estate portfolio is just one more example of how he's turned his success into a lasting legacy. From his massive compound in Brentwood to his cozy ski chalet in Idaho and his stunning villa in France, this guy knows how to live large. But hey, after all he's accomplished, he deserves to kick back and enjoy the good life, don't you think? Okay, now let's take a look at Arnold's car collection. First up, we've got to talk about his Hummers. Arnold was one of the first civilians to own a Humvee way back in 1992. He loved it so much that he became a brand ambassador for Hummer. His collection has included the H1, H2, and even a custom H1 that runs on biofuel. Talk about being eco-conscious. Now, let's talk about his love for American muscle cars. Arnold has owned some serious classics, like a 1967 Ford Mustang Shelby GT500 and a 1965 Chevrolet Corvette Stingray. These cars aren't just for show. Arnold loves to get behind the wheel and feel the power. But it's not all about the muscle with Arnold. He's also got a soft spot for luxury and exotic cars. He's owned a Bentley Continental GT, a Rolls-Royce Phantom, and even a Ferrari 360 Spider. And let's not forget about his Mercedes-Benz SLS AMG. I mean, who wouldn't want to cruise around in those? Arnold's also got a thing for military vehicles. He's owned an M47 Patton tank, yes, you heard that right, and a Dodge M37 military truck. These aren't your average celebrity rides, but then again, Arnold isn't your average celebrity. And here's a fun fact for you. Arnold's love for cars goes way back to his bodybuilding days. He used to drive a Volkswagen Beetle, and there's a famous story about how he struggled to fit his massive frame into the tiny car. And that's it for today's video. Thanks for watching it with us, but hey, don't stop now. We've got more awesome videos for you to check out.